I have not done this in months. I have not filmed a video in months. This is crazy. I've missed it. I have not missed the editing too much, but I will start to learn more about editing. It's just a lot for my brain to handle in college and with everything that's going on in my life, but it's fine. Hi bookish besties. So it's been a while, hasn't it? Today we are going to talk about all the books that I want to hopefully read in the summer. Now I'm not going to read all of these. I can tell you that right now. I have 18 books on this list, and let me tell you, I'm hoping to get to all of these. And these are all my physical TBR. This is going to change a lot because I have another video that I have to film today, which I'm very excited for, that I've been wanting to film for like 2.5 3 months. It's just been really hectic. College has been a lot of fun, but it's been a lot of work and dedication, so bear with me. Also, I will be going to Atlanta for a concert. If you all would like me to vlog my experience, I would gladly love to do that for you guys. I'm so excited. But yeah, let's get into the books that I want to read this summer. They are in no particular order. I just picked them if they look summery to me. Like, I didn't really have a consensus of why. I was just like, okay, these are the books. I'm just gonna go from the stack at this point, in all honesty. So first we have, is that fan, wait, I might need to turn that fan off. I didn't think about the audio quality at that point. I feel bad. Did you hear me at all? You know what, it's fine. If I need to, I'll re-record the intro. First, we have Home Again by Kirsten Hanna. I have not read any of her books yet. My granny read this one, and she also read, oh, what is it? Four Winds. And she said I would really enjoy this book. I am very excited. I think this follows a single mom and her daughter, and that's all I really know about this story. I picked this because of the ocean. I love the ocean. I miss the ocean. I have not seen the sea in forever, and it's killing me. But a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do, because I don't have the money, the means, or the time to travel that far out of state right now, but it's okay. Next we have Driving with the Top Down by Beth Harbison. I'm so sorry. I can't do this. This book is essentially a self-discovery between 3 women, and this just sounds amazing. And they all go on like a 1-week road trip, and I just find that very fascinating because I would love to go on a road trip with my girls. I love them so much. If you're watching this, I love you. I miss you. And one of them I'm actually going to Atlanta with the concert, and I'm also going to go see a movie with her Friday. So I love you, Bella. But yeah, this I've had for a while. I got this at a thrift store. I just saw the cover, I saw the title, and I read the little blurb at the top. And I was like, okay, this sounds interesting. I didn't even read the synopsis. I just picked it up because it looked good and it was $2. Yeah. Next, we have Beach Read by Emily Henry. I have not read an Emily Henry book yet at all. Like, I've heard great things about it, and Jolie Reads loves this book, so I feel like if she liked it, then I will like it, because usually I like the books that she likes. We have similar tastes. Both of our main characters are authors, and they are polar opposites. And they both have writer's block, which I feel that as a writer, I understand. I got it. It's a thing! And so now they have decided to switch genres and write each other's genres. That just sounds so interesting to me. I'm trying to write a romance book myself, and one thing that I was reading for my class, it is one of our textbooks, that they were like, an author friend that she knows will take books that they love and they will copy the book, like write it down, like type it out and stuff, the whole book, so that they can understand why an author would choose the wording that they chose, how they format their book, how they do things, so that it can help grow your own writing skills. Also, do it with something that you really enjoy. Like, you're not going to publish this book, you're just writing to build, I don't know the word. What word am I thinking of? I don't know. You might know. I don't know what word I'm thinking of, but it's okay. So yeah, Beach Read by Emily Henry. If you've read any Emily Henry books, what is your favorite? Because I think she just had one come out and I don't remember what the name of it is. Next we have Moments Like This by Anna Gomez and Christopher He is a Hallmark guy, I think, if I remember correctly. This woman, Andy, she chooses her career over a marriage proposal. Shocker. She decides to take a break and work at a coffee shop. And she is alone in Hawaii. And she meets a man named Warren. So this just sounds really cute. And I really want to go to Hawaii. I made a friend in college. She's from Hawaii. She's literally the sweetest human on the planet. And she tried to teach me how to actually say it. But here's the thing. I have a southern accent. So when I tried to really say it correctly, it didn't work. And she was so gracious with me. But yeah, and look at this cover. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I don't know if that zoomed in or not. I don't know. Now, next, this is technically not a summer read, but it's a read that I want to read, okay? So I wanted to add a classic in here, and I read Pride and Prejudice in high school, and I really liked it. So Emma by Jane Austen. I love this cover, first of all. I love coffee, so that just brings me so much joy. But I've really been wanting to get into this book. I've had this book forever. I've had some of these books forever. So I really need to read this book. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know anything about this book. I know that they've made movies. Yeah, they've made movies, I think. I kind of want to read it before I watch the movies because I'm like, you know, I don't want to be spoiled. Next, we have The Club by Ellery Lloyd. I think that's how you say her name. I put this on here because of the pool that's on the front. This is a thriller, I believe. I think I got this at a local independent bookstore because they have used books, which I love. And I saw the cover and I was like, yeah, that looks really cool. Apparently there's a bunch of like exclusive celebrity member clubs around the globe. It's like a murder mystery, which I'm excited. And also I just saw that it's part of Reese's book club, which is Reese Witherspoon, if you all did not know that. I am very intrigued and very excited to get into this book. And it's really short, so I think I could finish this in like a day or two. I might even take this while I dog sit and read by the pool. Next, we have Summer Days and Summer Nights. And I'm not gonna say all of the authors in this because there are multiple short stories within this book. So it's 12 love stories written by 12 different authors, and you'll recognize some of them. Leigh Bardugo is in here, Cassandra Clare, Stephanie Perkins, Veronica Roth. Like, there are so many authors in here that wrote little short stories, and I'm so excited to get into this. And I picked this because it's called Summer Days and Summer Nights. Like, it has summer in the title. I'm so excited, and I love this cover. I love the colors. Also, it is library bound. That's why it's shiny. But yeah, very excited. Next, we have A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. This has been on my TBR for a while. It is one of my besties' favorite books. Shout out Bella again. I will shout out her to the end of my days. I love her so much. This technically isn't what you would think of a summer book, but I really want to read it, and my goal is to read it before the summer ends. So yes. I also have the second book up here. There's so much space, and also there's so much that I need to put on there and take off because it's so much. Next, we have Reckless Love by Kate Goodwin. This is, I think, a local author. It's a Christian story. I know it's a redemption story. I don't really know much about it. All I know is that it's a Christian book, and the woman who owns the bookstore that I bought it from, she was like, it's really good. So I'm very excited to get into this book. It's pretty short, and the words are pretty like big, so I think I could get through this pretty quickly, and then I'll probably give it to my granny after I'm finished with it. Next, we have The Rom-Commers by Catherine Center. I love the sprayed edges, first of all. Second of all, are you kidding me? Love everything. I really like Catherine Center. I read The Bodyguard last year, and it became one of my favorite books of all time. Not only was the lead girl's name Hannah, but she was a boss. I loved her, and I just really love the romance. I'm also a huge fake dating person. I love to read about fake dating. It does something to me, you know. It's just beautiful. I really like her writing style. I think all of her books are closed door or no spice. Like, it's just so nice and refreshing to have an author that I know that I can go to, and I'm not like scared that I'm going to be thrown into a spice filled page, like chapter. It's really nice. So I'm very excited to get into this book. I also need to finish Hello Stranger. I think that's the name. Yes, I also need to finish Hello Stranger. I got like halfway through that one and I was really enjoying it, but it was giving me anxiety because I was like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? But yeah, I'm very excited about this book. Next we have Attached at the Hip by Christine oh my gosh, I can never say her last name right because I always don't want to butcher it. Because if I remember correctly, she was I don't know if she still does booktube. I know she was a booktuber, if I'm not wrong, because I think I used to watch her. And when I remember she published her first book, I was so proud of her. I was so excited. I was like, oh. But if I have the wrong person, I'm sorry. This is going to be a very fun read. I think this is kind of like The Bachelor meets Survivor. Yes, that's literally what the top says. That's awesome, actually, that I would even remember that. And I'm sold. I grew up watching The Bachelor. I don't watch it now. After Nick came back for like the 5th time, we just stopped. Like it wasn't good anymore. And then Survivor, I've been watching since I was a little girl. I've always loved Survivor. I would never go on Survivor, but I love watching Survivor. I would love to have a family member go so that I could be the family member that like visited, you know? But I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm very intrigued by this book. So there's that. Next we have The Vacationers by Emma Straub. Now listen, I know nothing about this book. I don't even know really what it's about. I got this for $2 at a thrift store because I saw the cover and I saw the title and I was like, ooh, that looks interesting. If a title gets me, I'm gonna buy it. And I bought it. I think I've had it for 2 to 3 years and I just really need to read it because every time I see it, I'm like, ooh, that looks really good. I think I should pick it up soon. And then I never do. So this is definitely on the top of my list to read because I've had it for so long. So yeah, if you've ever heard of this book, let me know. I've never seen people talk about this book. I haven't seen people talk about quite a few of these books that I have. So maybe this will give you all ideas for what books you can read during the summer. Next we have The Light Between Oceans by M.L. Stedman. This is set in Australia. If you know me, I love Australia. I love books set in Australia. Like, oh my gosh, you can't see it. There it is. I have a whole map of Australia just back there. I love Australia. I want to go so bad, but that's for another time. I will vlog when I go to Australia because it's gonna be so much fun. Anyway, back to the books. This man and wife, he took a job at a lighthouse and it was on an isolated island, and this couple, I felt so bad because apparently they had miscarriage after miscarriage and they just could not have a baby. One day a baby washes up to shore. And they were like, oh my gosh, this is God's gift to us. I feel really bad. But also, if a baby washes up to shore, my first thought is, where's the mom and where's the dad of this baby? Did they get hurt like at sea? Was he just put in a basket and flown in like Moses? Why is this baby washed up at the ocean? So that just intrigued me. And the cover looks really pretty. So like, what do you mean? Anything with Australia I would read. So if you have any recommendations of books set in Australia, which I'm reading another one right now that was part of my summer reads, but I'm not putting it in this video because like I'm almost done with it. Next we have The Summer of Broken Rules by K.L. Walters. Walter? Yeah, Walther? Walther. Walter. Get it together, Hannah. Anyway, oh my gosh, my bangs have been back this whole time. I remember that I think it was Haley Pham really liked this book and I bought it right after I found out she really liked it because we also have similar book tastes. Do I really know anything about this book? No, not in the slightest. I really don't, but the cover is stunning. I love covers like this. Like, it's just so pretty. I love the colors. I'm very excited to get into this book. I know I say I'm very excited to get into all of these books, but that's just me. That's my vocabulary. That's how I live, laugh, and love, okay? I don't know what else to say. The lead girl, Meredith, loses her sister, Claire. Yes. And it's been 18 months. So now fast forward, it is time for her annual family's vacation at a vineyard, Martha's Vineyard, and they play a game of assassin that is taking place during a wedding. She forms an alliance with a cute groomsman. You know, I can't be mad at this. This actually sounds really good. So we are definitely going to get into this soon. I might take this one as well when I house it. Next we have Summer Romance by Annabelle Monaghan. I am so happy that I got that right without looking at it for a second. So apparently this is a no spice romance as well, which I am so excited about. That is the reason I bought it. I heard a lot of great things about her books on Book Talk and BookTube, so that is why I picked this up. Don't really know much about it. All I know is it says summer in the title, and I was like immediately, yes, put it on the list. So that is why I put this on the list. Next we have What We Found in Hallelujah by Vanessa Miller. This is a book that talks about family struggles, family secrets, redemption, restored faith. I love this cover, and I've been talking about reading this book. I think I've even talked about it in other videos, and I just have not read it, and I don't understand why, because I think this will probably be a 4 to 5 star book for me. I'm ready to get into this book. I really am. I'm ecstatic to get into this book, especially since I got it on sale at Books A Million in the Christian fiction section. Because look, listen, when I go to Books A Million, I go to the clearance section. On the Christian section and the regular like fiction, I tell you what, you find some good books, okay? This was one of them. Next is a book that I've had for years, and I mean literally years, and I have not read it. It's Heart of a Samurai by Margie Prius. I don't know if I'm saying that name right. The cover, stunning. Like, it's not that long. Oh wait, does it have art in here too? Oh my gosh, it has art in here. I've had this book for years. What do you mean? I have to read this book. This is an historical novel set in like the high seas in the ocean, and it's set in 1841. I'm gonna read the back of this because I'm not gonna remember. A 14-year-old Manjiro and his 4 friends find themselves stranded on a desert island after a storm at sea. Beyond the island is an unknown filled with monsters and demons and barbarians, or so they have been told. They cannot return to their home in Japan. The country borders are closed to the foreigners and also to citizens who have stayed. One day, an American whaling vessel passes near their island and takes the castaways aboard. Manjaro returns into the work of the ship, eager to learn everything he can about the strange new culture. Over the next 10 years, he travels the high seas, visiting places he's never dreamed existed, including America. But deep down, he longs to return home, and somehow, though he knows it's impossible for a simple fisherman to become a samurai. Will he ever be able to make it back to his native land? And if he does, will he be welcomed or condemned? This sounds amazing. So I definitely want to read this. It also looks like it won an award, so I know it's gonna be good. It won an award. Now this is the last book. It is A Drop in the Ocean by Ginny Ogden. I think that's how you say her name. This one is also set in Australia. This is a romance, and she is a neuroscientist and a dedicated introvert. So we love that for her. She rents a cabin for a year on the Great Barrier Reef, and she meets a man named Tom. I think that's how you say, yes, Tom. He's a turtle whisperer. I love that for him. So that is what this book is. She impulsively just gets this cabin, which I think is amazing and sounds like something I would do. I got this one and another one for Christmas last year. So this is so much fun. I've been waiting for summer to read some of these books, so yes. This is going to be probably one of my top. Yeah, guys, that is all of the physical books that I want to read this summer. There are probably going to be some Kindle reads that I want to get to. If you would like to know those, let me know in the comments down below. I think I'm going to encompass in my next video like all of the books that I have read in the last months, because I have not filmed anything in 2.5 months. I was in such a rut, first of all, but also I was just so busy that there was so much going on. I could not sit down and have the time to do this, and even if I did, I was just so tired, and I'm finally getting my energy back. I'm finally getting back to, I feel like myself. I'm excited and ready to see what season that God is bringing me in. I just love you guys so much, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. What are some of the books you are currently reading or you want to read this summer? Like, there's so much time and so much fun. And I love you guys and happy reading. See you next time. Bye.